The biggest challenge that I faced in my life was time. Owning a business for over 20 years and having a child with special needs, it was hard to balance both. ServiceTitan gave us this incredible gift of time. Processes like payroll, accounting, and inventory could all be automated. And with the automation, now they can be done in hours instead of days. Because of my love for my family and this industry and ServiceTitan, I wanted to share my story and share my successes with other people so that they can experience the same success and provide for their why, because a lot of people share that same why to provide for their family.
Please welcome to the stage Vice President of Product Tamar Rosati and Vice President of Customer Experience Tom Howard.
Welcome, I'm Tamar Rosati, and I lead ServiceTitan's core platform. For the next 30 minutes, I get to be your Oprah, because we're about to give you a ton of powerful new features and improvements. So now look under your seats. Okay, I'm just kidding. There is nothing literally under your seats, but starting today, you all get access to these brand new features at no extra cost. Over the past year, we've strengthened our core platform by removing friction, introducing more automation, and adding new capabilities. We're excited to share these enhancements with you. I have here on stage with me a couple of the product leaders who've been working tirelessly to bring these improvements to you, and also Tom Howard.
Hi. I own several air conditioning and plumbing shops, and I happen to be the dashing young man that Ara put up on the screen earlier. And by the way, I wrote some of his speech, and he left that part out. Thank you for finding the most unflattering headshot he could find, Ara. Anyway, but I also work at ServiceTitan. I do my best to try to represent contractors like you. And sometimes that means giving feedback to the team that they don't always love. And, but sometimes it's positive.
Tom is definitely an extension of the product team, and he's a constant sounding board for us. All right, so let's see what the next evolution of our core platform looks like. 10 years ago, the launch of our Technician app was a game changer. It set a new standard for how techs could work in the field, and it's been powering your teams ever since. Now, the next generation of the Field mobile app is here, and it is a big leap forward.
There you go.
It's already in the hands of 7,000 technicians, and it delivers a new standard for speed, reliability, and ease of use. Let's review some of these improvements in numbers. First, Pricebook. Full download of the Pricebook is 4 times faster, taking only 2 to 3 minutes. But what's even better is that the Pricebook now updates continuously and automatically. So no more, no more downtime in the truck waiting to pull down the Pricebook.
Yeah, I mean, contrary to popular belief, I actually have turned a wrench in my life. And standing there in front of the customer while the Pricebook is updating, I mean, that going away is huge.
Next, the app launches and loads data near instantaneously. It's simply something your techs don't need to worry about, ensuring the job flows seamlessly from the moment technicians walk through the door. 99.99% of the time, technicians experience crash-free performance. That's world-class reliability. Again, something your technicians just don't need to worry about. We've reimagined every screen, tap, and workflow. And as a result, we're seeing that jobs are completed from arrival to closeout 34% faster.
That's good.
That's freeing up valuable technician hours every single day. All right, so let's see in action some of these awesome new features that are only available in the new Field mobile app. You'll see that I'm showing you this experience on a phone, because that's been a key focus for us, to make the new app just as usable on a phone as it is on a tablet. Whether a technician is in the basement or a crawl space or presenting side-by-side estimates to the homeowner, they can now be confident using the device of their choice. No more pinching and zooming on their phone to get the job done. The app also supports light and dark mode.
Someone's really into dark mode over there.
It adapts to device settings like larger text or language preferences like Spanish or French.
Now, this is huge. Honestly, there's no more pinching and zooming and worrying about that on your phone. And also the language part is huge too. So sé que tenemos muchas personas aquí en la audiencia que habla español. Y tenemos muchos empleados en Lee's Air que habla español también.
So for those of you who don't speak Spanish, what Tom just said is that he recognizes there are many of you in the audience that are Spanish speakers, and also many of his employees as well. So he's excited about this.
I don't really speak Spanish, but I memorized it. Kind of.
Next, techs can now access the entire project and related documents within the mobile app. So they have all the context they need right there to perform their work. Photo capture has leveled up. Techs can now snap multiple photos or videos in one go, annotate them, and upload them in bulk.
This is huge. I mean, techs always take the path of least resistance, and if they can actually snap a bunch of them and upload them, they might actually do it. And so then you can have a lot of photos on jobs that are actually attached. So
exactly. We want the technology to be as much out of the way of our technicians as possible. This means, for example, when they're on a roof or in an attic, it's 120 degrees. We want to enable them to capture the critical details as efficiently as possible so they can get out of there. With the new Field mobile map, you can now automatically record equipment details by simply snapping a photo of the text or barcode on the nameplate.
Guys, just so you know, this is not just barcodes. You can take that picture of that nameplate, it reads the model number, attaches it to the job. We've been waiting for this for a long time, and now that the technology is there, it's awesome.
All right, finally, the real game changer is ServiceTitan's new AI-powered sidekick, Atlas. Previously, technicians were digging through notes, calling the office to get the necessary job or customer information. Now, they can just converse with Atlas to get that same information. And once the job is complete, you can count on quality invoice summaries sent to your customers every time, utilizing our now auto-generated AI invoice summaries. They can even translate from any language to English.
Literally, someone just asked about that in the hallway. If Ampere's Electric's in here, I hope you heard that.
This is just the beginning of bringing the power of AI into the hands of your field team. So if this sounds exciting to you, definitely don't miss Vahe's keynote this afternoon on AI and the future of the trades. The Field mobile app is the next evolution of working in the field, designed to support your techs to do their best work and run every job flawlessly. As we look to the future, we know the new app is the tool that will get you there, and I invite you all to start stepping into that future today. Download the new app and start testing it out. It's available to all of you, and it's included with your core subscription. Please visit our mobile booth if you'd like to interact with the team and see more live. All right, next, please welcome our VP of Product for FinTech, Rahul Hampel.
Good luck, man.
Thanks, Tamar. Those are some exciting launches. I'm so excited for them. So manual payments are a huge bottleneck in the field. Keyed-in transactions can take 45 seconds to process, meaning payments can fail after the tech has walked away. And checks can cost up to $20 each to process, factoring in bank fees and labor costs. And did you know that a quarter of all check payments are delayed more than 14 days after invoicing? That's a crazy stat. Every friction point slows your techs, clogs your office, and just slows money into the bank. ServiceTitan eliminates friction at every step because your payment tools are built into the same system that powers your jobs, your customers, and your techs. That means cash flows speed up by up to 40%. One of the ways that we're doing this is with our new product, Tap to Pay on mobile, which is available now. It is a fast, easy way for customers to pay. Payments processed instantly. No waiting, no risk of failure after the tech leaves the job. And because it runs right on the phone, there's no extra hardware to carry or buy or worry about breaking down or disappearing in the back of a truck. For one of our customers, Bradham Comfort Services, digitizing payments has gone hand in hand with modernizing their entire operations. One standout example of that is how their young techs have really embraced Tap to Pay on mobile, finding it far more easy than traditional card readers.
Yeah, Raul, this is huge. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys know, but or have this happen, but we would have card readers get smashed in the back of the truck, lost, or an enterprising young technician selling them on eBay for the fourth time this week. But that can go away. You can just tap it right on the phone now and take that payment if you got the Apple device.
It's very exciting. Now we have a hot button release that we're launching today. ServiceTitan is going to be announcing optional tip collection built into the payment screen so customers can recognize great service on the spot. Again, we get the tipping isn't for all businesses. So we made it fully optional and controlled by you. You have total control.
All right, I'll stand up for this one. Guys, I know this one's controversial for some people, and some companies actually asked us not even to build it. But we had companies that literally left another product to come work to get onto ServiceTitan, and we didn't have tipping, and the techs were losing $100 to $150 a day because they couldn't get tips. I mean, the reality is if you can go up and the barista at a coffee shop can hand you a muffin and ask for a tip, I think that the person installing your air conditioner or servicing it can ask for a tip as well, and we've just seen it do wonders for a lot of these businesses.
Yeah, and the awesome thing is, on the back end, you'll be able to see exactly what tips are collected for each job. So you're always in control. Okay, the next thing. You've forever told us that deposits on ServiceTitan is hard. So now you can directly take a deposit in the estimates. Woo. You asked, we delivered. Once collected, system automatically creates an invoice tying the deposit to the job and eliminating this whole back office step for you. Now, I talked to you about payments, but let's talk about financing next. It's the difference between winning a big job and losing a big job, right? Techs can now pre-qualify and apply in a single screen without leaving the app. In one application process, customers can get a first look, second look, and no credit options from the widest variety of partners. And fewer decline notifications along the way gives your technicians and customers a lot more confidence, helping you close more jobs with fewer steps. And we have a new application management hub on the back office that gives you one place to track all the post-application tasks. So nothing falls through the cracks. You get advanced filtering by date, by provider, and application status. Managing multiple applications at scale is finally doable and way, way more efficient. And your team can easily complete all those post-application tasks now, like sending sales slips and authorizing payments, so more funded approvals and faster loans. Super exciting. And with all this, customers using these tools now see close rates go up by 15%, and ticket sizes grow by 20%. All these tools are now included with ServiceTitan. Come to the FinTech booth and check out the live demos, as well as you can win prizes in a money booth, which is pretty exciting. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Rahul. That's a big leap forward for getting paid out in the field. We've also been hard at work strengthening the core on the office side, too. You'll hear next from our product leader who's focused on keeping our CSRs, dispatchers, and managers in sync and ahead of their day. Please welcome Avery Armour, product leader for scheduling and dispatch.
Thanks, Tamar. We launched Adaptive Capacity earlier this year to help you optimize every hour of the day. Because ultimately, your most valuable inventory isn't parts on a shelf. It's time on the schedule. And the value that you get from every hour of the day depends on how you spend it. Give it away to the wrong jobs, manage it ineffectively, and you're not just missing out on revenue. You're losing customers and you're hurting trust. Years ago, we created adjustable capacity planning, or ACP, really to solve just this. But we realized it wasn't flexible enough for different capacity management strategies. It didn't give you the right level of visibility into your availability, and it couldn't help you react quickly enough to changing conditions or plan effectively based on route or forecasted demand. Now, with adaptive capacity, the information you need to make smart decisions fast is just a click away. It's a single source of truth to keep all of your teams operating in sync. Rather than relying on manual updates, adaptive capacity will automatically shift availability based on rules that you create. Rules that tell the system which jobs to make space for and which ones can wait until next week. When a heat wave is coming, an air conditioning company can create a rule that shifts capacity and makes space for high-value calls. After hours, the system only books the job types you allow. And during maintenance season, you can direct work to specific zones on specific days, reducing drive time and increasing completed calls. And now, to make setup even easier, we're introducing an Atlas-powered rule builder. Don't miss the sneak peek, plus more Atlas features right here today at 4:30. It's going to be exciting. Adaptive capacity helps you schedule smarter and get the most out of your technicians' valuable time. And technicians using it are seeing 10% year-over-year revenue growth. And of course, all of this is available today with your core subscription. So scan the QR code to learn more, check out new features, and don't forget to stop by the office booth to learn more. So adaptive capacity helps you book the right jobs at the right times. That's where dispatch steps in. You're looking at this dispatch board over 95 million times a month. This board has been critical for keeping your days on track, but as your companies grow and become more sophisticated, your dispatch board needs to level up too. And that's why we're launching our biggest dispatch board update yet. First, the new daily board comes with a flexible layout and the ability to search by technician so you can take action faster. Switch between horizontal, vertical, and weekly views, and the dispatch board is now mobile friendly. Next, the new holding area. So for years, dispatchers have used dummy technicians as a way to manage unassigned jobs. I know there are plenty here in this audience that are very familiar with that workaround. I am thrilled to say that we now have a dedicated place on the dispatch board where you can manage unassigned jobs in a timeline view, so you can see exactly where they fit in today's schedule. It's just a clear, organized view, no workarounds required.
Finally, no more dummy techs.
I knew you'd like that one, Tom.
Yeah.
Third, the new Activity Center, which lets you view technician messages and notifications in one real-time panel with filters so you can respond quickly to what matters most. And finally, you can now manage non-job events like meetings and trainings directly from the dispatch board. It's no switching screens, just click, update, and go. And because it's connected to Dispatch Pro and adaptive capacity, all of this syncs automatically across ServiceTitan. It's one less thing to worry about. And all of this will be available with your core subscription in the new fall release coming in a couple weeks. So please come and visit us at the office booth to learn more and see these features in action. All right. Thank you, guys. So that's dispatch covered. The next step is how techs get from job to job. Tamar?
Awesome updates. Thank you, Avery. When you're in the field, every mile matters. In a pool business, you might have 10, 15 stops a day, and your route is the difference between profit and loss. Even if your business just has 3 or 4 stops a day, the right route still means more billable hours and less windshield time. We've upgraded Maps 2.0 to a new route management board, where dispatchers can more efficiently plan and make changes to routes. The ability to drag and drop jobs to routes, lock in a recurring job to a specific route, and fine-tune schedules in a live calendar view, these are just some of the major enhancements we've made. Pools by Lowell used to use a third-party tool to plan and map routes. Now they build their routes in ServiceTitan in minutes, and they've shared that it has removed a lot of the mundane day-to-day management. But we're not stopping there. Coming soon, we'll offer smart, automated route optimization, cutting planning time and reducing drive time even further. If you're interested in building smarter routes faster, get early access with this QR code and visit us at the office booth.
Hold on, I think we got a pool guy over here who wants to scan.
Yeah, stay on the slide. All right, I've also spent a lot of time in the last year with our roofing contractors. How many of you are roofing contractors out there? And we've been working hard to expand our platform to better support them. Roofers manage a high volume of complex jobs, and their challenges staying organized and keeping their teams coordinated are the same challenges many of you face every day. I've watched how often you're jumping between ServiceTitan and other tools to keep work moving, whether it's text, communication apps, project management apps, or just the classic spreadsheet. Your constant switching slows the team down, and then critical details fall through the cracks.
Yeah, this isn't just for roofers, by the way. I mean, we're in California, the great state of California, where we need like 14 inspections on every time we change a nut. And this can just track that and make sure that all of those get hit and keeps going through. We're really stoked.
So that's why we're introducing a brand new set of tools coming this winter to everyone that lets you manage communication, coordination, and task tracking without ever leaving ServiceTitan. So your team can move faster, work in one place, and improve productivity. Real-time communication between the field and the office is critical to timely job completion and creating that seamless experience for your customers. But today, conversations are scattered. They're in technicians' text threads on their phone. They're in your email inbox in separate apps. And then the details get lost or buried. Now, both chat and email are built directly into ServiceTitan. Accessible now from the office and soon the field mobile app. You can chat in real time with your team. And Atlas, your AI sidekick, will soon be able to join these conversations and automate follow-up tasks. Email works the same way. You can send and receive replies to emails right within ServiceTitan, and it's automatically linked to the right job, project, or task. So every conversation stays linked to the work, creating a complete record your team can reference anytime. So if someone is out or leaves the company, anyone can just pick up right where they left off. No more jumping between apps, no more drop balls. Communication now lives where your work does.
Yeah. I can't tell you, by the way, how many times we've gotten a call from Mrs. Jones asking when her part is going to get delivered for that repair we were supposed to do. And we have to tell her that we just received it today, and we definitely didn't forget when it came in. And this can track that and take care of it, and we can get that repair booked on time. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, this will definitely help those situations not fall through the cracks. I've also watched the myriad of ways your team stays on top of their tasks. Sticky notes, spreadsheets, checklists, 5 different people tracking their to-do lists in 5 different ways. Many of you already use tasks in ServiceTitan today. We've given tasks a major upgrade. First, we've made it effortless to create and assign a task on the go, with minimally required fields and a more usable layout. Tasks now support threaded conversations, so your team can ask questions, share updates, and keep discussions right where the work is happening. And tasks are now a powerful tool for automating repetitive workflows. This comment on Masterminds is just one of countless examples I've read asking for the same thing. I want to orchestrate a step-by-step workflow and automatically trigger that in ServiceTitan. You asked, we listened. Smart task templates are now available. Let's see what this means in action with an example. In roofing, jobs with insurance claims require dozens of steps coordinated between the field and the office, documenting damage, submitting claims, coordinating with adjusters, finalizing contracts. With task templates, these steps can now be standardized by configuring a set sequence of tasks with dependencies, assignees, due date logic, all set up front. So then, when a template is applied, the tasks are automatically created, assigned, and due date set following the logic. In this example, that means an insurance opportunity progresses automatically, providing peace of mind that no step is falling through the cracks or getting stalled out. And then a centralized view allows the entire team to see where all these opportunities sit in the process, what today's most critical tasks are, and what's blocking progress. While we're talking about insurance work, we've just announced our coming integration with Verisk's Xactimate software to simplify the insurance estimating process. We're excited to be partnering with the market leader in underwriting and claims decisions across the insurance industry.
And this is another one where if I've got 14 permits to pull for every job, then we can start tracking it with this and make sure that those tasks are followed every single time.
Yeah, absolutely. Install jobs is a great use case for task templates. Both the communications and task features are currently in private preview with a handful of customers, and we're planning to make them generally available sometime this winter. Stop by the Exteriors booth to see them in action. From adaptive capacity to built-in chat and email, automated task flows, a new modern performant mobile app, every enhancement you saw today is included in ServiceTitan, free. Please visit the expo hall to explore these features you saw today and get hands-on demos. This is the evolution of the core of ServiceTitan. Next up, our pro products.
The assembly line, the jet engine, the iPhone. Every so often, the industries and the processes we depend on are revolutionized by great leaps in technology. Today, ServiceTitan's new fully automated AI workflow is revolutionizing the trades, empowering contractors to take a giant leap of their own. We're giving contractors the tools to run fully automated jobs from start to finish. Every lead will be prioritized in a single inbox, so you can respond to the highest value opportunities in seconds. With CRM intelligence, each lead flows seamlessly from first touch to book job, while the system tracks, follows up, and manages the journey for you. Now, automated marketing campaigns identify opportunities and convert them to revenue. If a customer drops off, our SMS agent jumps in instantly to win the job before your competitor can. Set up your voice agent in seconds with our drag and drop workflow. When customers call, it books jobs instantly using your real-time capacity, even after hours. Then Adaptive Dispatch finds gaps in your schedule and assigns the right tech to maximize your board. Field Pro helps techs prepare with pre-job briefs and auto-records every call on arrival. AI-guided troubleshooting that solves problems fast. They improve through day in review, where AI turns customer interactions into coaching and growth. And the rehash feature flags missed opportunities in real time for more win-back chances. AI cameras detect risky behavior in real time, and when the tech rolls out, timesheets are created automatically, pulled straight from their real-time GPS location. From first lead to final invoice, every step is automated by your fully automated AI workflow. Scale without the overhead. Make the most of every opportunity. Grow your business with the most advanced technology in the trades.
I have worked here at Gulf Shore for 14 years. When I started, I would print a paper invoice, mail it to the homeowner to get payment collected. So to see a fully automated program with Gulf Shore utilizing ServiceTitan from the time that the job is booked to the time that the job is finished is amazing to see.
Automation allows a lot of versatility and flexibility and good decision making. We're closing jobs faster with fewer hands, and it all melds together from Contact Center Pro, Dispatch Pro, and Field Pro.
We booked the call, transcribe the conversation, and then our technicians go out and run the service call. No administrative expenses were taken. ServiceTitan didn't replace our team, it gave them superpowers.
Automation works. We're living it. We're scaling it.
Anything is possible in this world at this moment. The future is here.
Please welcome to the stage Senior Vice President and General Manager of Pro Products, Vincent Payen.
Thank you. How cool was that? You know, like ServiceTitan bought my company around 3 years ago. I've been dreaming about this since that day, and I know Ara and Vahe have been dreaming about this for over a decade. This is our collective Netflix moment. This is transformational, and seeing it start to happen in real life is incredibly exciting. So let's take it back. Marketing Pro detected that there was opportunity to get more customers because there was room on the board. A campaign was created automatically. It got a customer to call, a virtual agent answered the call, and based on the job value prediction, based on who the customer was, based on the room on the dispatch board, decided to book a call today. The technician got assigned automatically by Dispatch Pro. The technician got in their car, in their truck. On their way there, Sales Pro actually coached them on where they were going, who the customer was, what the job was going to be, so they were fully prepped for the job. When they arrived, recording started, coaching happened as they closed the job to tell them what they did great, what they could have done better, and as they drove away, Fleet actually talked to the timesheet system to automate that, so like there was no, like other effort included. So we ran a job from beginning to end with zero overhead, zero other human involvement than the technician. That's fantastic. And today, we're starting to track it. I look at it every day. How many jobs are run, without other human involvement than the technician? Some of you are starting to be like 5, 10%. Like I think the future is going to be like 10, 20, 30. So how are we making that happen? Historically, our Pro products were powerful point solutions, but mostly disconnected. They didn't talk to each other. We added AI to them, and they got smarter. What you're seeing here, and like this girl, for example, is our Pro products stopping to work as individual units, but working as an ecosystem. They all work together. They all understand each other. They talk to each other to create better outcomes. If we take an example, virtual CSRs, a ton out there. It's going to be part of everyone's future. And the discussion today is mostly all like, how great do they sound? And like, which one sounds better, et cetera. Well, they all sound amazing. They're all going to sound even better. But what's really going to matter is how good are they at booking jobs? What's their booking rate? What's their coverage? What can they answer? And this is where the magic happens. This is where things get different. Because a point solution is limited to what it understands and what it can do in its silo. What we're seeing here is virtual CSRs who actually understand marketing campaigns, who understand the customer history, who understand job value prediction. And therefore, they can create much deeper experiences, they can give much better outcomes, and they can transform the operation of your business in a much more meaningful way. That's what's so exciting, and we're just beginning to see that happen. Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, best-in-class businesses today, 20% margin.
Yeah, if you're over at scale at over 10 million in revenue, you're 20%, you're doing great.
So 20% gold standard. The answer is going to be 30, 40 very fast. And I think that transition is not going to be discretionary. There's not going to be a choice or do we do automation or not? The companies that do automation will perform meaningfully better than the one who don't. you know, like going back to Ara's Netflix example, like this is our Netflix moment, all of us together as an industry. And the products we're building and this automation has to happen. And it's just an honor privilege to be, you know, building this and to be doing this with you and seeing all of you start to use the product. So I'm going to get a tool on stage. He's already on stage. I'm going to get a tool to come in and talk to us about what we're doing on demand generation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vincent. I'm really excited to be here and eager to share with you the latest in demand generation. So driving demand is what keeps your business and the techs busy during both the busy times and the slow season. And that's why we built products like Marketing Pro and Scheduling Pro, not just to generate demand, but to make sure you capture every single customer who visits your website, clicks an ad, or even finds you on Google. And the impact is clear. Contractors that are using Marketing Pro are growing twice as fast, while those using Scheduling Pro are seeing revenue climb 1.5 times faster. This year, on the Marketing Pro side, we introduced powerful new capabilities that make Marketing Pro and Scheduling Pro even faster and smarter and connected than ever. We launched Meta Ads integration and multi-touch attribution to help you capture more leads from digital campaigns while spending every dollar more efficiently.
Yeah. Now, this is really going to be a game changer. Now we'll know exactly like which channels are actually producing jobs, and so we can put out dollars where they actually matter the most. I mean, it is a big deal.
And that's exactly what we wanted to do. And with our soon-to-be launched Digital Ads Autopilot, we're going to take your digital advertising to the next level. In addition, we launched the new Scheduling Pro, and that allows you to book jobs automatically to your dispatch board, giving your technicians giving your consumers the fast, modern online experience that they expect. And this year, we have strengthened it even further with payments capture, adaptive capacity integration, and membership signups, basically turning every booking into a revenue maximizing moment. And we are deepening our integrations with products that consumers use in their homes, like thermostats from Nuvei. Nuvei provides you with real-time alerts with system issues and allows your customers to simply scan a QR code on their thermostat and book an appointment with Scheduling Pro, thus allowing you to capture opportunities that you would have otherwise missed. But that's not all. This year, we are also introducing Atlas as your assistant in driving demand. With Atlas, you stay ahead, launch campaigns in seconds, adjust your spend in real time, and keep your techs busy year-round. Let's see how it works. Imagine you run a HVAC shop in Virginia. The forecast calls for mild weather next week. Normally, that would mean less inbound demand, techs sitting idle, and your team scrambling to fill the board. But not this time. Atlas sees it coming. Demand is expected to drop 18%, estimated revenue loss of $12,400. Right beneath that, a recommendation appears to launch a SMS campaign about a 48-hour AC tune-up special. You review the draft. It looks good overall, but you want to target customers with older systems. You simply say that to Atlas, and Atlas updates the copy for you. You think the message doesn't feel as urgent? You simply ask Atlas, and Atlas updates the copy for you. Everything looks great now, and you simply tell Atlas to set the launch date to tomorrow, and boom, just like that, the campaign is launched.
Wow.
Immediately, thank you. That's not all. Immediately after, Atlas recommends reallocating your budget in real time, shifting dollars away from AC repair and into AC maintenance keywords. You give Atlas the thumbs up, and just like that, your digital budget has been shifted.
Wow.
But that's just half the journey. The next day, the customer receives your text message. The customer just texts back saying that they're interested in booking the appointment. Now, using adaptive capacity, Scheduling Pro suggests a date and time. The customer is able to use the text message itself and say that they would prefer an afternoon appointment instead of the morning. Scheduling Pro immediately recommends 2 alternative time slots. The customer picks one, and boom, the job is scheduled. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the future of generating demand with Scheduling Pro, Marketing Pro, and Atlas. But you might say that not every customer wants to book online or via text. Many still prefer to call, including after hours.
Yeah. At Lee's, we've been running, thank you, Atul. We've been running automated call center since February. And the reality is a lot of our customers don't want to book online. They want to call that call center. And so Henry's been working on some stuff for Contact Center Pro for a while. So Henry, you want to come up?
Thank you, Tom. Hey, everyone, it's a pleasure to be here. So last year, we launched Contact Center Pro. And the reason for this product was that we wanted to build an omni-channel, multi-tenant contact center that is AI first and reimagined for the trades. Fast forward 1 year, and after millions of calls, we've seen an incredible 10% increase in booking rates and a 15% drop in abandoned calls, all of which represent a giant leap forward in our mission to make sure you never miss a call. But it's just the beginning. Our main goal was to create a contact center product built for an AI-first future. Today, many of you are using virtual agents, and it's a somewhat disconnected experience. The virtual agents are black boxes that live outside the system, require additional training for your CS team, and you only know about the outcome of the call after the fact. Ultimately, it's okay. It answers the phone, but this is far from the experience that we believe we can deliver for the trades. And that is why we work with customers such as Bonnie and many of you to build an AI voice agent that is radically different, because ours are native to ServiceTitan. And here's what makes them different. With a simple drag and drop workflow builder, you can add voice agents anywhere in your call flow in seconds. And if a voice agent ever needs to escalate, it hands off instantly to a live agent or live services with full customer context. But most importantly, ServiceTitan's voice agents work right alongside your live CSRs, allowing you to track their live performance with real-time call sentiment and job value prediction, so you have full control and can decide how and when you intervene on your most critical calls. This is a very different way of managing voice agents than anything else that's out there. They are also the only voice agents on the market that use adaptive capacity to provide real-time availability and book straight to your dispatch board. And because they are built natively in ServiceTitan, they tap into the rich data to match customers with the right business unit, job type, zones, and skill set. No additional setup is needed. The voice agents are ready to go from day one based on self-learning from your very own historical data. Last but not least, every job booked by the voice agent gets attributed to the proper marketing campaign so you can accurately measure ROI. Thank you. And the goal here is simple. We want to make sure you have the same visibility, flexibility, and control with the voice agents as you do with your own live agents. And up until today, these powerful AI voice agents have only been available in Contact Center Pro. So I am thrilled to announce that the AI voice agents are now available as an add-on for all customers today. Getting started takes just minutes. So come to the booth or join one of our sessions or workshops to get started.
Yeah, thanks, Henry. So we've got, thanks. Yeah, this is a funny story. We actually had 2 5-star reviews at Lee's. Now, I don't know my company that well because I'm not there in the day-to-day every day. Other people run it. But 2 of these reviews came for Ashley, and I thought, well, that's odd. I don't know Ashley. And the funny thing is, they actually responded to us and said, the manager of the dispatch department said, hey, Ashley is our AI agent. And I was shocked. And I was blown away by this. And I honestly don't see having that many CSRs in our company in the near future. But in the next couple of years, the reality is I could use them in more effective spots. We've been booking calls with AI since February, and some of these AI agents are actually outbooking some of our lower performing CSRs. And I'm trying to figure out what the future looks like, and I don't really know. I've got clues, and honestly, I don't know for sure how many people we're gonna actually have, how many we're gonna need, how many need the call center. But it's hard to get labor as it is. I could definitely use them in better spots. We want to reduce workload, though, across all of our back office operations. And so here's the interesting thing. This came up recently. Henry started showing me about stuff he's doing in Fleet Pro. So I thought, you got to show it at Pantheon. So can you go ahead and show us what we're doing in Fleet Pro now?
Excited to. Thank you, Tom. So since its launch, Fleet Pro has transformed operations as a comprehensive fleet management solution, not only helping you track and manage vehicles, but also automating timesheets for greater accuracy and efficiency. As an example, we detect over 100,000 timesheet discrepancies each month. But we heard you wanted more. You wanted less hardware, you wanted more data, and you want even more powerful capabilities. That is why today, we are so excited to announce that Fleet Pro now integrates directly with Ford Pro.
Sweet.
Between Ford Pro's one-of-a-kind in-vehicle telematics and the trade-specific workflows and integrations that ServiceTitan can add, it was a no-brainer for them and for us to create a unified solution that enhances Fleet Pro even further. This new integration requires no hardware, zero, and lets you track and control your fleet from anywhere. It allows you to sync vehicle maintenance directly to your dispatch board and connect seamlessly with Ford Pro's mobile service to schedule and complete vehicle service fast. So your vehicles stay on the road and your team keeps moving.
Yeah, and quite frankly, I'm a Ford shop, so seeing this relationship happen was pretty awesome. The fact that I actually had to ask him, I said, are you sure I don't have to put anything on my truck after I buy a Ford truck, and it's just gonna happen and we can integrate it? And he said, yeah. When they confirmed it, I was just like blown away. This really did happen like 2 weeks ago. But anyway, it's huge for us. So thanks, Henry. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll hold that for you. Now, next up, we're gonna bring Austin up to talk about Sales Pro. Thanks, man.
Yeah, really good. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. As someone who grew up in the trades and experienced life in the field firsthand, I really appreciate the opportunity to talk about where we're taking AI, where Sales Pro is going next. Last year, we launched Sales Pro, an AI tool that automated recordings in the field and empowered your team to learn from every job and learn from each other. Sales Pro users saw an increase of 20% to their average ticket, all while protecting themselves from false claims from consumers and fostering a high-performance culture rooted in trust and transparency. These results were incredible, but they were driven primarily by your sales teams. We're only scratching the surface of the potential with your service techs. As we dug in deeper to the data, it became clear that sales coaching alone is not enough. We have to support your field better at each step, including diagnosis. Sales Pro is no longer the right name. So today, I'm excited to announce and introduce to you for the first time the next generation of AI in the field for ServiceTitan, Field Pro. Sales Pro was great at capturing recordings, scoring performance, and giving you call-by-call coaching insights. Field Pro builds off of this foundation and leverages Atlas to deliver next-level insights. Starting with HVAC and plumbing, Field Pro also equips all of your techs to diagnose with confidence without manager assistance. And in the spirit of partnering with the best of the best, I'm excited to officially announce that we have partnered with Blue One to deliver this functionality to you. Fully integrated into ServiceTitan and enhanced by Atlas, delivered through Field Pro. To show you how this works, imagine you're a Field Pro tech. You're driving to your next site. You listen to the pre-job brief, tells you everything you need to know to deliver a great first impression with that customer. You crush those first few steps, you find yourself down in the basement, starting the diagnostic process. Simply scan that nameplate, recognize the equipment, and start the diagnostic process. Any questions you have about the steps, simply ask Atlas. No more calling your manager, calling the lead tech, hoping the homeowner doesn't hear you, struggling in the basement. All the answers you need are at your fingertips. At the end of your day, after you've closed all of your deals and you've achieved your goals, you get this daily report. This is coming soon. It tells you how your KPIs are trending. Also, celebrates the things that you've done well. These are the behaviors that you've demonstrated in the field, that you get to see exactly what is working. Also, one area of improvement each day with expert training so that you can make the daily improvement necessary to continue to elevate your performance. And lastly, a shot of the leaderboard so you can see how you are stacking up compared to your peers. All the information, all of the recordings flowing directly into ServiceTitan, and any missed opportunities automatically get scored on a scale of 1 to 5 for likelihood to close in a follow-up. All the information you need to close that, from pricing options, financing information, all the information, all of the key insights from that conversation, commitment level from the customer to move forward, the objection, why they did it, is right at your fingertips so you can execute that follow-up and deliver that personalized experience, picking it up where the tech left off in the field. And then lastly, there's a lot of data flowing through these transcripts. So we've delivered the insight summary page, which shows you every single week which behaviors in the field are correlated with positive results. We also show you examples of your techs demonstrating these behaviors in the field so that you can start to prioritize your training and development on the things that are directly driving your bottom line. If you've got any questions about these insights, simply ask Atlas. If you want to know how your average ticket is impacted by discounting, if you want to know how the nuances of pricing options impact close rate, simply ask Atlas. All of these answers are right at your fingertips based on your own data. This is Field Pro, designed to unlock your full potential in our next generation AI for the field.
Awesome. So, thank you. By the way, when is this stuff available?
Most of this is available today. All of it will be available by the end of the year.
Can you give me the not bullshit answer, for lack of a better term? Like, what's available today and what's available later?
The day in review is coming later this year. Everything else you saw, the recordings flowing into ServiceTitan, that user interface, the insight summary page that delivers those next level insights, and Ask Atlas, all available today.
Awesome. Thank you.
Tom.
Thanks, Austin. We appreciate it. So by the way, I tried the Blue On thing. It was awesome. I literally asked, like, what's the max fuse size allowed for this unit? It went and found it for me. It was unreal. And the fact that that's available today is incredible. By the way, that was off script. It didn't tell me to ask him when it's available, but I thought you would want to know. Anyway, so by the way, if you're looking for some of the pro product stuff, go out there. You'll see the people wearing these. They're all pro product reps, so you can talk to you about any of the things about sales with pro products, and you can get signed up. So we talked a lot about all these things that are coming out. I have a friend of mine. His name's Dave. I met him down in like 6 months ago. He's the CIO of Wrench Group. And we want to talk to him and find out what they're thinking about this. He's got 7,500 employees at Wrench Group. They're in like 28 locations. They're implementing AI across the board, things like that. So let's bring them out with Dave And Vincent, come on out. Let's have a discussion. Awesome. So, just I already gave you some context about Dave, but what are you guys doing today with AI, and where do you see things going right now?
Yeah. I mean, when we look at AI right now, we're at the beginning of our journey. And I think that's the reality of where our industry is at as well, right? We're in this era where it's like an AI gold rush. And there's a new product, there's a new vendor, there's a new solution happening like every day.
Oh my gosh.
Right? And everyone's got an answer to every question we've got, and it's an idea that there's a silver bullet, and that's just not reality. And part of our role in IT right now is really helping our organizations decipher that, right? We're focusing on prioritizing our business needs. We have to understand our business needs and our relationships in order to do that. And like Ara said this morning is AI, because it's changing so fast, we have to be the best. And what I talked to my team about is that we don't want to sprint to trip, which is just another way to say that we have to be intentional about what we're doing to make sure that we're doing the right things and not just things. There's a lot of different ways that we can implement AI into our business, but that doesn't mean that they're all the right ones. And so figuring out what those right things are. So by prioritizing conversions, customer experience, our technicians, our call center, and really our sales enablement capability, that's where we have the most opportunity to make an actual difference on the business day, and that's what we're doing at Wrench.
That's awesome. Yeah, we were talking before this and basically said, people can slap AI at the end of anything. And it seems like we tried a lot of stuff. We get excited to go out and buy stuff, but you're saying like, check to make sure it actually has the business outcome that you want before you start investing the money in that.
100%. Yeah, it's AI. I joke with my peers that AI is the answer to every question, no matter what the question is, right? And that's just not real. And we're investing real dollars, and we've got to be good stewards of our financials to make sure that what we're actually doing matters, and it matters to those that drive the business, our technicians, our call center representatives, our dispatchers, and we're not just doing things just for the sake of automation purposes.
Awesome. So how are you thinking about the future? Like you're ahead right now, and like the navigation of the AI future, can take, many paths.
Yeah.
How do you think about where it's going, and how do you make decisions today to try to charge the path and, like take organization where it needs to be?
No, I think in the next 2 to 3, 5 years, I think the easy answer is I don't know, right? All the answers. And I think that's okay. I think where we're at today, the most important thing that we can do is getting our companies and our organizations into a position so that we're fast, we're nimble, we're flexible, and that we're ready to strike when the opportunity is hot and when an opportunity presents itself. So it's navigating those options, and what we're doing to drive purpose-driven automation and AI is really where things are going. And I think our decision-making and our frameworks to decide what matters and what doesn't is ultimately there. That being said, I think we look at what matters to our businesses the most. And I think as long as we're looking at enhancing our customer experience, driving process improvements within our business, right? And I think looking at the bottom line, I think that's ultimately where we've got to focus our attention the most. Yeah. All governed by data, security, and controls. If you don't have the foundation in place, we're just setting ourselves up for failure at the end of the day, and that's what we have to do first.
Yeah.
I think with all this stuff, you guys are running 7,500 employees, thousands and thousands of technicians across the country. When it comes to like reporting and all that kind of stuff, how are you guys utilizing AI to make this better, or how are you managing that? Is it helping at all so that you can kind of control that much stuff?
Yeah. I think where we're at today is, are we doing it today? No. Are we getting ready for it tomorrow? 100%. Because the world that we're moving into it's much more predictive and preventative than reactive, right? We work in a business that's mostly reactive, and our back of office works in that same fashion. IT has been doing that, and now we're unlocking the ability to be present, in real time, personalized, so that we can leverage data to really drive outcomes before they actually happen.
So when you're saying reactive, do you mean like you're waiting for the report to come, and then you're acting on that report afterwards?
100%. Yeah. I think that's the world that we're in right now, and data in general. Now, with predictive analytics, with our different AI models, we're running millions of different computations and different scenarios so that we can say, hey, here's where we think it's going to go, so that we can act today, and that we're not just responding to what happened 2 days ago, a week ago, or whatever.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for that. We really appreciate having you guys out here. And thanks for coming on stage with us, sharing the time with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. It's lunchtime. It's going to be 10 seconds. Listen, it's our Netflix moment. You know, like, we are so grateful, feel so honored to be building technology, to be supporting you in that journey. I want to say thank you. Talk to us, come to the booth, email us. Our job is to make you successful in this new world. So thank you for the trust, and have a great rest of Pantheon.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you.